So we have the WWE Superstars Undertaker action figure here. And this is pretty cool. You got a good deal on this, huh?
Yeah, so the story behind this, I was, by myself browsing Walmart doing some Christmas shopping. I have the Walmart app, which it's a really good app. You have a price scanner on there, and they have this thing at Walmart called secret clearance oftentimes. And people know, ways to do it. The bargain hunters find it. I was just looking at the WWE figures, and I scanned them, and everything was regular price. But this Undertaker and the other two that were there were $3 a piece. $3 a piece, and usually they're $20. So check your local Walmart if you're looking for something like this.
Yeah, that's an awesome price. And what these remind me of is they're kind of like, from what I can tell through the box, like a He-Man style figure, which is what they made the NWA, WCW figures out of, or in the style they made them back in the 80s. And I used to have the Road Warriors and Ric Flair and a couple of other ones. So I'm eager to kind of get this out of the box and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna crack this open. I think it's worth noting too, they went with the old. This is like debut Undertaker, like when he first started, which is a good attire. I think they picked a good choice for this one specifically.
And that's the attire he used to wear like when he came out with Paul Bearer too, right?
Yep. It's a really good action figure. So we got some stuff on the back there as well. Trying to keep that card intact a little bit, because that's a really cool piece of art.
Yeah, I like the retro look of these cards.
And then there he is.
Oh, nice. And he's definitely got like a creepy type look on his face. Oh, and the light went out with perfect timing.
Look at that.
Makes it creepy. What kind of packaging do we got here?
Yeah, it looks like the things that would normally be the twist offs, kind of built a different way now.
Oh, kind of like the tags like they put in clothes and
like
stuff
on
like
shirts. It's tough to get off. We might need scissors for that, and I would rather have the twisties. But I guess we'll start with this little package here. Give the full review. Oh, losing one of them.
that. What is that there?
So this is hand attachments.
Oh, okay.
So you have the open hand here. What does that look like? Maybe a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's like the old like hands that would maybe hold like a sword or something like that.
And
well, he's not gonna hold a sword.
You know why I think they give you that one? Because he does the rest in peace thing.
Oh yeah, so he can kind of go across his neck. Yeah.
And then this is like you could put the two open hands on him that are kind of like raising up to the heavens.
Yeah.
And then a closed fist is obviously a great.
Yeah, you need the closed fist, definitely.
And what comes on this figure is the two open hands, which is good for holding accessories. I don't know at this size what kind of accessories he might come with, but you might need to grab scissors and cut these off real quick. Then kind of go from there.
All right, so here he is, unboxed, and he's got his duster down. What's the snap like on this?
That's a good question. It looks like it doesn't have any buttons or anything, right?
Yeah, what's that? Maybe Velcro or something.
It seems to be kind of structured, though, to have that shape to it, that it almost closes by itself.
Yeah.
But this is, and I kind of like this, it's not plastic, it's a cloth.
Right. So that would be his entrance attire, and then he'd be able to take that off to wrestle, right?
Yeah.
So does he have some appropriate wrestling gear? Perhaps we should remove.
So I guess we'll have to show you how you take that off. It starts with the hat,
right?
Which is, it's actually a really nice plastic.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And you see like the old Undertaker. It's actually a good face scan.
Yeah, it is.
For a cartoonish kind of figure.
Yeah, face is pretty legit.
All right, then we're going to work to take this coat off. And you know how it is taking clothes off toys. It's never easy.
Right.
But sometimes the way to do it is put their arms back, slide it off.
Yeah. So the tie is elastic. It's got a kind of an elastic band on it, but it is his hair does make it a challenge.
Yeah.
To get it up past his hair.
But there he is.
So there he is, yeah, in the wrestling attire, and it does look like the old style, like I said, WCW guys used to look. He's got like the obscenely large arms that are like disproportionate, which is awesome because that's how they used to make action figures back then. Like when they had He-Man and everything, they had to just be like unrealistically proportioned. So we love that look that the Undertaker has here. Sleeves are ripped off. He's got his gloves on. He's ready to go. Now, does this guy turn at the waist?
He does. Yep, he's got a point of articulation right there. He's got some. It's always nice when they give you to them like between the legs so they can do splits and stuff or kicks, especially for like wrestling figures.
And are the legs pegs? Do they look like pegs? Yeah, they're plastic, so they're not like the old He-Man ones that used to be held on with bands.
Yeah.
And then what do we got at the waist? He looks like he turns at the waist too.
Yep, the waist turns. The knees feel kind of tight, so I don't want to pull them too hard, but it looks like they would go kind of straight, so he could stand.
Are the is the waist like spring loaded? Like when you move it, does it spring back? Or
It does not. You can turn them around.
Turn around however you want. All right.
Yeah. You have this interesting point of articulation too here at the calves.
Oh,
so I always thought it was
nice.
interesting. It's the boot.
Yeah.
The ankles as well, and the shoes, just going back and forth a little bit. I feel like his attire doesn't let you get the whole movement, but
So the old ones, they would have turned at the waist and right here and here, but they wouldn't have had the elbow joints, the knee joints, not these, not the hand joints. The heads would turn, and that was it. Yeah. So pretty cool, and definitely love the retro look of this guy.
yeah. And we might need to just for some final shots get some other hands on there so we can see what they look like.
Absolutely.
And what the process of taking them out.
That sounds good. Let's try some different hands.
Yeah.
As I'm pulling the hand, it's like doesn't look like it's gonna give me much trouble. Like you can very slowly just kind of pull it, and you can see that it's just gonna pull right out. So no problem on doing that. And we can put the fist up in there. Right. Going in is a little bit harder for that one, maybe because it was just need to be broken in a little bit. But I guess what's cool is if one of them break, you have extras too. So we'll kind of just pull them out and give them the classic, like, this is like the knife cut thing, but it's also the way like all the He-Man's hands were shaped back then. But yeah, he could go like this and kind of, or he could be giving you a thumbs up. Yeah. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Not that the Undertaker talks like that. It's it's different, but yeah, I'm sure when he's not in the ring, that's how he talks.